Good morning. My topic is Western countries should not encourage coal-fired power station in developing world. And I would like to state my position for this topic that I clearly agree with that because if you look at the word coal, it means a type of mineral, black mineral, that is dug or mined from the ground and burned to give heat or power. And if you look at the word burned or the word fired that is following the word coal, it means that it's going to produce smokes. And if you look at our world today, we are clearly facing some serious issue with climate change. And if you clearly not believe in me, just look at the ice in both of the poles. It's melting severely, and if this point is not yet encourage you to believe in climate change, this Halloween this year in the US it's actually snowing. It is the month of October. Like, it is insane. It's not supposed to snow. And one more thing is the word developing world. It means that developing country or developing area. And if you look at the word developing, it means the process of becoming bigger, stronger. And so the Western country should really encourage to encourage the developing world to develop their power source, because every now and then the population will be growing. And in order to maintain the need of the population in the country, we really need to have a reliable resources or a good resource of power. And my last point is that it also can help the developing country economy, because as we all know, some area of Cambodia we actually buying electricity or power from Vietnam or Thailand. And because of that, like half of the budget that come from the electricity, it doesn't go to the national budget. So, and if we have a reliable power source, we can also improve the living situation of the poor people in the country. In conclusion, I would like to summarize my point that I clearly agree with this topic because it's gonna help the environment, and it's also can improve the living situation of the poorer country. I mean poorer people. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'd like to invite the judges for questions.
Per kilowatt hour, coal is the cheapest source of electricity in the world.
Yeah.
If developing countries don't have very much money, why isn't spending less on electricity a good thing?
Good question, actually. Yes, coal is actually cheapest resource of power, but it's really doing much damage to the environment. And yeah, you point out a very good point. You said that if the developing country is already a poor country, why should we really invest in a bigger power resources? Actually, we should, because as we all know, we have to pay for the electricity. So if we have our own power source, we don't really need to buy the source, power from the other country. So it's really benefit for the developing country.
In order to develop other sources of electricity in a country like Cambodia, for example, you need to spend a lot of resources to investigate what's possible, to build technology to extract that electricity. Using Cambodia as an example, where will the government get the money to make these investments?
Thanks for your questions. Actually, we can borrow the money from, for example, the US or the UK, and we can actually borrow from the the developed country and if you have a good reason, for example, I'm the president and I will like contact the US UK embassy and I will tell them a good reason that actually Cambodia right now is really need a good money in order to develop our resources. So I think all of the developed country will be open-minded and will lend us the money. Thanks.